operated by First Worcester, and I hope you enjoyed it. We've also done the 37 that's now withdrawn, because that's now part of the Don Plus 303 service, and so we've done quite a few. The only one we'll probably do is the 45, but that's now likely to take place at another time, due to the fact that's a 6-month service, and it does get busy quite often in 6 months. So sometimes my videos not been very good quality. So then, guys, as you probably know, we are doing a long lost 33 service from Worcester towards Blackpool, which is actually a service that was withdrawn in 2020, the COVID year, because due to the fact that the passenger numbers had dropped. So this means that that meant the service was no longer viable to continue to operate. And this was operated on behalf of First Worcestershire, First Bus. So as you probably know, all this section here is all done virtual. So it's all virtual, all this part. So I'm not going to be like adding all the flesh bit, because we'll revert back to the flesh when we get to because we're going to revert back to the flesh when we get towards when we get back to the junction, to revert back onto the 34 to take us back to Worcester city centre. So as you probably know, it is a shame that the 33 service, which was the Worcester to Blackpool, was withdrawn, and one route I never did at all, but however it was just due to the council funding, because a lot of council funding had been dropped ever since COVID, and also with the cost of living, etc. So it has been a shame, because there's quite a few routes that have been hit hard over the week, especially with the 250, 251 could be facing a cut in the new year, but I know there is speculation that it might be back in serve. They might continue to be, because you never know, they might be soon complaining, saying they want the services to come back into use. But you don't know what's going to happen nearer the time yet. So it's a sad time that they're going to have all these services cut back. And of course, with First Bus, when they used to run the 33, they used to run, of course, the 363 from Worcester to Tewkesbury, but it doesn't go to Tewkesbury anymore. It only goes as far as Upton on 7, and of course they used to do the 144 to Birmingham. So here we go. Here we go, back at the junction. To Selly Oak, that is facing the cut. Monday to Saturday, early journeys on the 11 and the 11i Merry Hill to Dudley. They're going to be facing a potential tight cut. The 22 Wednesbury to Tipton Circular, that is facing the axe, even though it's a loss-making service anyway, because it had been loss-making for Diamond when they used to do the full service down to Wolverhampton, and then replaced it with the Banger 52 between Cosley and Wolverhampton, and then they withdrew the 52 and merged it into the 81, which National Express used to do. So there's quite a few routes that are all being taken out of operation in the new year, but however this might be just a rumour, they might save them, but you never know. The 25 from Birmingham to the QE Hospital, which is a circular, that is facing the axe, along with the other 25 from Erdington toward End. 26 from Walsall to Blakeney, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday daytime, but that's only just a but that's the Walsall Blacknell, not the Wolverhampton Blacknell. The 26A Wolverhampton to Stowe Lawn, that is likely to be taken off because it's only an evening and Sunday service. 30 West Brom to Stone Cross, that is likely to be taken off, along with the 30 from Darlow to Bilston, Darlaston to Bilston. I don't know who runs that service. 34 Kingsheath to Birmingham, that is possibly going to be taken off. 35A Aldridge Layswood to Walsall, because due to the fact they lost the 35, the Lichfield one. The 36 which Diamond do on the evening and Sunday, Walsall to Allenwell, they're going to be taken off. So then there's more routes that are going to be taken off. 50 Wolverhampton to Wensfield, that's going to be taken off, but you never know, maybe Select Bus might take it over, or maybe Bangor might have it, but you never know what might happen. Or maybe Diamond might take over the 50 Wolverhampton to Wensfield. 54 Hampstead Village to Perry Bar, that's going to be taken off. 61 Perry Bar to West Brom, that's going to be taken off. 65 Woods Estate to Darlow, Darlaston. 66 Stone Cross to West Brom, that's going to be taken off. And 68 A and C, which are the Perry Bar services. 69 Solihull to Bramwood Park. 71, and quite a few of their services are all going to be facing a potential takeoff, but you never know, they might change. Like I say, anything could happen, and they will happen eventually, but however, always refer to their websites for updates that's going to be happening regarding with the changes that's happening around. So it's always best to refer to their website for more updates. I know all these services have been hit hard because of COVID, and COVID has lost, so they have lost quite a few routes. The 002, that's now continuing to operate as per current timetable until the end of the month, but that's not yet listed saying if they're going to withdraw the Sunday service. The 4H, the Diamond, and the 4 to Blackheath, timetable is continuing to operate as the per current timetable, so they've postponed everything to the end of the year. 13 Merryhill to Houserin, I think that service might stay, you never know, they might take that off. The Tamworth services remain unchanged for now, so services will be renumbered 76B. So let me check the Staffordshire County Council bus changes that's going to be happening in their area, because as you know, I'm hoping to get down over to Stafford in the next upcoming week to reveal what routes are going to be changed. There's a lot of changes that's been hit hard over the years, so it is a shame. So loads of routes are being knocked off, so it is a disappointment that we're going to lose all these lovely services, and I will miss them so much. Yes, I will. I'm going to miss them so much. It has been a sad time to lose all these great routes, because I have been operating for many years now, but I will miss them so much because they were really good routes. But however, as you know, as the times change, times have to change now, unfortunately. So it is a disappointment that they've got to lose all these great services, because due to the fact it's the end of the because it's all the services that have got to be cut back and helping to save the council money. So anyway, here we are now back in Worcester, so let's enjoy the remainder of the journey into the city centre.